The cultural phenomenon Breaking Bad and the Icarus Conundrum. It has been my experience as a prophet and apostle for many years that Yahweh never allows a major pop cultural movement to happen in the USA without some prophetic message or warning tied to it. When Lord of the Rings swept 11 Oscars in 2003, Yah was speaking. When the new Star Wars trilogy charted the decline and fall of Anakin Skywalker, Yah was speaking. When Michael Jackson perished, Yah was speaking. And the astute observer and spiritually minded person will see that Yah is constantly, even relentlessly, speaking through our modern culture. Nothing gets by Yah. Nothing. All is at his disposal. He is everywhere. And Satan, that stupid imp, just a pawn for Yah to use to bring himself glory. So it is with the most popular television series on cable, Breaking Bad. Winning dozens of Emmys and called by critics and viewers alike the best written and best acted, yea, the best conceived show in all of television history, I knew that such a thing couldn't happen unless Yah wanted to say something. And say something Yah has. And is. To those who have ears to hear. To those who do not, this YouTube will be his foolishness. But Yah uses foolishness to break the proud and humble the so-called wise of this world. For those not familiar, Breaking Bad charts the life of one Walter White, a benign, boring chemistry teacher who is diagnosed with lung cancer, though he has never smoked a day in his life. He is told he will die soon and leave his wife, unborn baby, and 17-year-old son without a means to survive. Then Walter gets an idea. His brother-in-law works for the DEA. Walter decides to blackmail a former high school student to help him cook up the purest meth ever. In 5 seasons, spanning from 2008 to the present, Walter has gone from Mr. Chips to Scarface. He starts out as a nobody teacher and becomes a drug kingpin and meth lord by season 5. The protagonist becomes the antagonist. Hero becomes villain. And now the final episode of the midway 5th season, to be concluded in 2013 with another 8 episodes, airs on September 2nd, 2012. This final episode is called Gliding Overall. Walter White has become fully consumed with his arrogance and pride, driving away those he was supposed to love and destroying everything in his path. And he is blind to his own pride. Then again, that's what pride does. It blinds. Gliding Overall is a reference to the Greek myth Icarus. Icarus, flying with wings made from a framework of wood and wax, was warned by his father not to fly too high and close to the sun or the wax would melt. Icarus, in his giddy excitement and flaunting pride, soaring ever higher, glided over all, disregarding the wisdom of his father. The wax melted from the heat of the sun, and he plunged to his death. Walter White has become a modern-day Icarus, as Breaking Bad brilliantly shows how choices have consequences, and that we as humans cannot blame anyone else for our choices and their effects. What we sow is exactly what we will reap. I do not know what Gliding Overall will be about, as it is not aired as of the making of this YouTube, but I'm sure we will see the hubris of this chemist meth lord Icarus wheeling closer to the sun, and the wax dripping, pretending a doom Walter is too blind and wicked to see. In 2008, I began to see that the Messianic movement was dead, and wrote several articles about that. So much corruption and wickedness within a movement that was supposed to shine forth the Torah and Yahshua had fallen prey to Kabbalah, or Laodicean lukewarmness, or heresy, or political pride, or stubborn wickedness. 2008 was also the year the most evil man to ever become president was elected. And 2008 was the year this television show began. Yah was speaking. Now in 2012, America is Icarus. We are gliding over all. We dominate the world. We bomb other countries. We export pornography and filth. We spend our way into debt. We are self-centered and arrogant. We are America. And we will fly as high as we damn well please. The wax dripping be damned. But like Icarus once did, and as Walter White will eventually go, so America is headed. As the song by the Avett Brothers says, the one called Head Full of Doubt, Road Full of Promise, there's a darkness upon me that's flooded in light. Indeed, there is a darkness upon this nation that is flooded in light, glorious, deceptive, and blinding, prideful light that hides how truly evil and dark we as a nation have become. Or, as the Gospels put it, if even the light within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? Politically speaking, we are doomed. Obama is lazily evil, proudly stubborn, and Romney is flooded with the light of the white horse deception spoken of in Revelation. Either way, we are headed on a straight path to the throne of the Antichrist. There is another song by the New Radicals where the lyrical line says, "Fly high, what's real can't die. You only get what you give." If we truly wanted to fly high as Yahshua intends by his blood and spirit, we would do well to remind ourselves that we only get what we give. We are called to give our all, our everything to the Master. Then we get everything in return to be with him for eternity. But the arrogance of the people of the United States has caused us to forget this message, this core teaching of not just the Bible, but reality itself. You only get what you give. Give up your life, and then you will find it. Die to gain resurrection forever. The wax-crafted wings are melting. America is soon to plunge. We've broken bad for far too long, and now the bad is going to break out upon us. Hurricane Isaac was a foreshadow. Isaac means laughter. Yah laughs at this nation. He laughs at all wicked rulers per Psalm 2. If you are a spiritual Icarus, he laughs you to scorn. Time is short. Things are accelerating. Year 2 of the 7-year tribulation is thundering forth, with only 5 more to go. Wheeling ever higher in pride will only bring a dramatic plunge to you very soon. Awake to righteousness. Sin not. Plead the blood of Yahshua over yourself. Yah has once more given us a loving warning in the television show Breaking Bad. But the question is, will anyone be sensitive enough to heed it? Tick-tock, tick-tock. The end game is almost here. Run to Yahshua. Obey his Torah. It's your only hope. For more information, go to the website www.spiritandtorah.com. This is Evangelist Daniel John Lee. Shalom.